Bongile, good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for coming through. Just before you talk to your guest, talk to us about this particular forum and who's likely to attend.
Certainly, Palisa. Fireworks are expected here at the Regenesis Business School in Sandton, which is the host of this yet very important and interesting forum, which will see political parties, including your EFF, your BLF, your ANC, the Democratic Alliance, and some civil society groups, looking at the fact that what could be done to actually speed up, number one, the process of land expropriation without compensation, and what are the detrimental effects that this process would have. You understand as well, Palisa, that many have come to the fore saying that we might have a challenge when it comes to food security if this indeed does go well. But certainly a lot of spark is expected to take place here at the Regenesis Business School. And of course, joining me now is James Forson. He's the general manager here at the institution. Good evening to you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Let's talk about the significance of your hosting this yet very important forum tonight.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. We live in a very fractured society, and right across the political spectrum, people are taking extreme views. Here at Regenesis, we're trying to bring people together to debate and understand each other's point of view to build common ground. And we really feel very strongly about this because, after all, we only have one South Africa. We've got to get it right.
That common ground that has to be built, it's happening at a time where just yesterday, yesterday afternoon, President Cyril Ramaphosa making that important announcement that we have a new finance minister. I understand his role will also be as vital in as far as making the point that this process of land expropriation without compensation does happen smoothly, looking at the fact that also there's been these concerns about food security and things like those.
Yes, obviously. For our starting point about the economy is that we want a Minister of Finance who is strong and competent. There are a number of very good candidates in the country, and Mr. Mboweni is a first among equals of these. So we're absolutely delighted about it. He's going to be a strong hand on the tiller, and we're looking forward to the contribution he can make, not just to finance, but in terms of providing solid leadership to take us forward to improve the economy and to bring benefits to people right across the spectrum.
What role are you as a Regenesis Business School, are you willing to play, and are you committing that you'll play in making it a point that Section 25 of the Constitution is indeed amended successfully and we have a way forward as a country?
We try to not take firm positions on issues like that. What we try to do is bring people of different points of view together to understand their positions, for them to articulate it, and that we can grow a common South African understanding that we can differ about some issues, but the overwhelming, overarching concern is that we must be good South Africans and be good to each other.
I cannot help but think and imagine that we're expecting quite a robust debate tonight. What's at stake in it?
Well, I think it's going to be a very exciting debate. I think there are going to be strong points of view put. I think people are going to defend their positions. But I'm also going to caution people to listen as well too, because that's the only way you can get beyond this intractable setting up of different positions and opposition to each other over there. We have to find each other, and this is our very small part we're playing in a much bigger and much more important role over here. But we're happy to fulfill this role of bringing the parties together and helping to gain that understanding.
James Forson is the general manager here at Regenesis Business School. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Palisa, of course, one cannot help again. We're anticipating quite a lot of strong views from the different political parties that are going to be participating in this forum. Starting right at the top of the hour at 6 o'clock this evening. I'm going to update you later on Full View at 6:30 as to what's transpiring here in as far as the debate on land expropriation without compensation is concerned. For now, it's back to you, Palisa, in Auckland Park.
All right, thank you so much there to our reporter Abongile Dumago. As he said, fireworks expected. Do stay tuned to the SABC News channel. As he said, he'll be updating us at around 6:30 on the Full View. Peter?